90-Day Fiancé star Usman Sojaboy Umar is definitely the ultimate franchise heartbreaker. Will Kim Menzies ever recover from his endless mind games? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. 90-Day Fiancé star Kim Menzies fell hopelessly in love with slick charmer Usman Sojaboy Umar, and she may never date another man who makes her feel the same way. Although she could try to date, Sojaboy brought something unique to the table which she may not be able to find anywhere else. Kim has a lot to offer. She's kind and tried to do what Usman wanted. Also, she's intelligent, although she has blind spots. Kim started out as seasoned player Usman's superfan. She liked his music and wanted to get to know him. Right from the start, there was a bit of a rock star/groupie dynamic, which didn't exactly scream equality. Usman has an MO with women. Every one of them gets the same treatment. He learns about them and then tells them everything they want to hear. He mirrors them to give them an ultra-romantic experience. However, what he doesn't do is show them who he really is. Basically, they're getting a performance from a very adept actor. They believe all of it. Even though he's used and discarded countless women, the next in line still falls for the lies and loves all the sweet talk. Each one adores Usman and suffers when he finally unmasks. Since 90-Day Fiancé's Usman was never on the level, what Kim fell in love with didn't even exist. Kim should have known better, but Usman's the predatory one. He has a pattern of choosing vulnerable women. They're getting on in years and longing for romance. He's there to deliver, but his love isn't real, and there are so many strings attached. Usman comes off as charming and fun, with a bit of artistic ability that's like the cherry on top. However, his charm's dialed up a little too high. Usman's there to make women swoon. When he does, he can control them. Few people are so charming without really working at it. Usman's perfected his smooth facade, but why? To get what he wants. That's only wrong when he uses other people. Sadly, he does this a lot. Outside his love life, Usman may not be a con artist. However, within the parameters of his relationships, Usman is a scammer. He pretends. The problem is that he pretends so well. A master of deception, Sojaboy makes it feel so real. The emotions he evokes are authentic. So although Kim was being conned, all the love she felt was genuine. As she makes peace with how things are now, she'll sometimes look back, remembering feelings of love as dialed up as Usman's charm. Looking back may hurt her. Usman does exhibit sociopathic traits, although only a psychiatrist is qualified to diagnose another person. Glib, with superficial charm and a penchant for deceit, Usman has many of the character traits of someone with antisocial personality disorder. Sociopaths have that disorder. A person might look at the extroverted and jolly Usman and say, how could he be antisocial? That's a good question. The answer is that the antisocial conduct is covered. While the person may seem helpful and kind on the surface, behind the scenes, they are working against their friends, colleagues, and romantic partners. That covered hostility is a hallmark of sociopathy. Also, sociopaths are quite vindictive, usually out of all proportion to a perceived offense. That's another red flag. Here are some key features of sociopathy, antisocial personality disorder. While Usman didn't go after Kim following the breakup, he found covert ways to rub his post-split happiness in her face. On social media, he acted like he didn't have a care in the world. He cozied up to other women. He did the same thing after his memorable romance with Lisa Babygirl Ham imploded. Usman acts carefree because he is. A person with sociopathic traits may get angry, but their other emotions are typically muted. So they aren't sitting around crying on Instagram. As seen in the post above, he probably never cared about Kim. If he does have sociopathic traits, he may have viewed her as a means to an end. The truly sociopathic see people as objects. In other words, they'd consider a person about as valuable as a material possession, such as a computer or television. This scary coldness can be very jarring, but sociopaths learn early in life to conceal what they are. A sociopath mimics the emotions that they can't feel, including joy. That's sad in a way, as no one should have to cloak their personality. But the reality of what a sociopath is can be so difficult for people with consciences to accept. So the games go on. With that in mind, expect more meaningless romances between Usman and his marks in the future. That is the one thing that everyone can count on. Even if Kim and Usman stayed together, she never would have had any peace. Now she seems much happier. In the past, she had to deal with so many tough emotions.